here in Dubuque. And there's the green as the pro women charge onto the track. Who will have the whole shot? Looks like it's going to be Maylene Anderson on the outside.
Brodeur got buried in there a little bit. She was way back, probably fourth, fifth place. Be interesting to see where she ends up after this first lap here. Megan Brodeur in the third place, but like you said, Maylene, after a rough weekend in Deadwood, up towards the front here.
And now gets passed by Alyssa Ashline on the outside of the Polaris turn. So Ashline goes up front, but Brodeur now alongside Maylene trying to take over that second position as they head up into the Sunoco turn.
Brodeur down underneath. Maylene stays on the outside.
Oh, she's got some momentum here. They're both going to go by Ashline, and they're going to drag race up into the Ram sweeper.
All right, let's see which line is faster. Maylene stays to the top side.
Megan working the bottom. Megan is undefeated this season in pro women's competition, and she'll have the lead as they come across the Amsoil finish line.
If you remember in qualifying, Megan Brodeur was out front, and Alexis Zanstra took that outside line, just about made it work, and almost passed her in a qualifier earlier today.
So Megan Brodeur back up into the spot she has been accustomed to being in all season long on her skidoo as she comes out with Sunoco turn, hits that rhythm section down the back stretch, and has pulled out a little bit of a gap on Maylene Anderson. Ashline, Lang, and Bordage rounding out the top five. Taylor Woody having issues here, has fallen to the back of the field.
See her Beckerleg doing some battle with Woody, and looked like Woody able to get around Beckerleg. So that battle, like you said, Paul, back there for 6th and 7th place.
So Megan Brodeur hits the U.S. Air Force flyaway. Anderson coming through, and this will show you the gap back to third spot. There's a look at Taylor Woody on the 873. Meanwhile, your race leader Megan Brodeur back up off the Sunoco turn. The berm really building up there on the outside.
Yeah, there's that starting to get chewed up a little bit before they get into that fast part of the racetrack, and you can see even here, you know, it's getting chewed up a little bit. They're letting it develop. So you really got to hunt for the fast part of that racetrack right there.
2 to go as Brodeur gets back across the Amsoil finish line. Maylene Anderson, boy, what a nice rebound this would be after the disaster she had in the pro women final last round to come away with the podium this time around.
Yeah, that young lady last weekend in Deadwood, rounds 7 and 8 were her first races of the year, coming off a very severe knee injury, season-ending injury last year. So she made a lot of changes. One of the things is that she raced Artie Cat before and now is racing Skidoo. And talked to her in the past, she said she really likes the sled. She said it fits her well. She likes the riding style and the rider position. She said she just needs some more time getting used to it, and good to see that she's doing well in the final here as she sits in 2nd place.
Yeah, that is a comfortable 2nd place as it's quite a distance back to Alyssa Ashline on her skidoo, sitting back in the 3rd position.
Well, I guess about 13 seconds. Of course, Megan Brodeur's got just about 8 seconds on Maylene, so these top 2 drivers, matter of fact, 3 drivers pulling out from the rest of the field.
Megan actually putting a lap on another racer here. She comes around and will come through the Tyson's rhythm section with the Amsoil finish line in sight. And once again, Megan Brodeur picks up the win in the Pro Women Final, her 9th final of the season. And a great 2nd place finish here for Maylene Anderson as she comes across the Amsoil finish line. And going back to look for 3rd place, making her way off the Ram sweeper now and coming down the final straightaway to the Amsoil finish line for the first time since Canterbury. Alyssa Ashline will be on the final step of the podium. That's a big congratulations and a big hug between Megan and Maylene.
Oh, huge. I mean, Megan Brodeur knows exactly what Maylene has gone through, you know, rehabbing after her injury, and then that deal last year. Be fun to see what they all say down in Winter Circle.
And we'll head down to the podium to hear from our top three after this quick break. It's Amsoil Championship Snocross, powered by RAM here in the Dubuque County Fairgrounds. It's the Tyson Snocross National, presented by Quickstar. Here at the Tyson Snocross National, presented by Quickstar, it's time to meet our top three finishers from the Pro Women Final. Finishing third from Heartland, Vermont, riding for Green Mountain Full Blasters, Eagles Performance, and BRP on the Skidoo, it's Alyssa Ashline. Your runner-up tonight, riding for Skidoo, FXR, CNA Pro Skis, and Rock Speed Effects on the number 93, Maylene Anderson. And for the ninth time this season, she will take the top step of the podium from Cook Province, Quebec, Canada. Ladies and gentlemen, your Pro Women Final winner is Megan Brodeur. Let's hear from our top three at the podium. Here's Josie Christian.
Third place, Alyssa. Let's talk a little bit about the track. It's a new track for everyone. So what did you learn in the qualifying that you put in the final?
It was a much bigger track than I'm used to racing on, but I'm really glad I could just stay on because my shocks were kind of moving me back and forth, so I'm glad I could hang on for third.
And who would you like to thank tonight?
I want to thank my family, my mom and my dad, my brother, Rocks, 139, CNA Pro Skis, Fly, Woodies, NGK, VP, and XBS, Skidoo, Ingalls. Thank you guys so much.
Well, congratulations. In second place, Maylene, let's talk a little bit. You've had so many highs and lows, especially this season. Last round we saw you, your tongue. Let's talk about it a little bit and how you're feeling and what it means to you just to be up in the second.
It means so much for me to be back up here. Like, it feels like it's been forever, and excuse my talking, it's very bad right now, but yeah, no, it was a good race, and last weekend was not any good for me coming back to the States, but I don't know, this morning in practice I felt super nervous, kind of scared, didn't like the track or anything, but turned out great by the end of the night, so yeah.
And who would you like to thank tonight?
First of all, I want to thank Sue Belair for having me over here. It means so much that she and Tom and Jake and everyone just gave me the chance to come over here. Skidoo, Fradon Racing, Hemmers, Boss, Elias, my mechanic Marcus for doing everything for me, my parents, my sister, Grady and his parents, and Dirty Dog for my awesome hole shots I've been pulling last weekend and today, and CNA, Pro Skis, Rocks, FXR for my awesome gear, and well, yeah, everyone, all my sponsors at home, and yeah, thanks to everyone.
Well, congratulations, well-deserved second place. And on top of the podium, again, Megan, let's go into the trailer a little bit and talk about how this is such a team sport for you.
Having the boys, Corbin, Cameron, and Colin with me around helps me, of course. They tell me what I should do better and how to improve, so I'm glad I have my team behind me, Anderson Racing, and of course, without the help of Skidoo, I wouldn't be here. My dad, obviously, Rock Speed, the Fire Racing, WPS, D's Marine, and Carles, also CTR Braces, Jovi Design, Enzo KYB for the dialed suspensions, and MBRB Power Sports, by Messar Matrix Design. Everyone is helping me and my family back home. Thank you, guys.
Congratulations, there you have your top three in the Pro-Am Women Final.
So the undefeated streak continues for Megan Brodeur. You know, if she keeps this up, she's going to run out of hands to be able to count wins. She's going to have to use somebody else's. Let's take a break. When we come back, it'll be second Moto One Pro Snow here at the Dubuque County Fairgrounds as we continue with the Tyson Snocross National presented by Quickstar.